Hello, my name is Paul, support engineer for Tibco Jaspersoft, and today I'm going to show you how to apply a color to a dashlet. So the prerequisites for this video is you need access to creating a dashboard or have one in mind that you're going to modify and change the background color to. You need access to the web browser developer options. This is the F12 key to activate these options. This is available in all modern web browsers as far as I know, such as Google Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, and Microsoft Edge. You also need access to the override_custom.css file. This is in your default theme folder. And you also need to be able to import and export the default theme or the files in the default theme folder. The reasons why you want to change the individual dashlet color, background color, there are many reasons for this. You can try to match the color themes used in the reports I used previously or in other dashlets or other dashboards you might have, or even a chart. You might want to match company colors or logos, such as our Tibco blue down here. You might want to match that color and, kind of have a consistency along all your reports. And you can also match any desired color that you want. If you have another theme in mind that you want to use or any kind of colors you want to use to make your own kind of reports, that's fine too. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and open up Jasper Report Server here. As you can see, I'm already logged in. I'm logged in under the super user account. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this dashboard list. So for this example, I am using Google Chrome. It should be really similar to what you see in your web browser, if not the same. So as you can see, I have a list of dashboards here. I'm going to go ahead and select this dashboard sales metrics here. Now in this dashboard, I do have four elements. 4 dashlets, excuse me, and from here I can choose any of these dashlets I want to change the background color to. I'm going to go ahead and select the store type by city. So from here I'm going to go ahead and hit the F12 key on my keyboard. This brings up the developer tools. Once the developer tools are open, I'm going to select this button here. This allows me to select the element in the page to inspect it. So this is going to give us the CSS configuration to change that background color. And here I'm going to go ahead and click on the element here. Right above this is the information you'll need. This div data dash component ID store type by city. This is the information you need in order to add the background color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up any program. You can use the default Windows Notepad if you like. I'm going to open up my Notepad++. That's what I personally use. And I'm going to go ahead and copy that down. Now for this example, I already have it here, but you'll need to have it something similar to this. So this is the information we're going to get. So it's going to div and then the bracket data dash component ID equals store type by city. That's the dash that we're using there. And then here we're going to change our background color. So here you're going to use the here background dash color red semicolon. And I'll make sure to include this directly into the description so you can copy and paste this. But this is what we're going to use to change this color. And again, the information we have, the background dash color red, that's what we added ourselves. This information is why we use the developer tools in order to get that information from our dashlet. As you can see, it's here. So since I have that now, I'm going to go ahead and minimize this for now and go ahead and close my developer options, hit the F12 key button again. And from here, I'm going to view repository. From here, I'm going to go down to my themes folder and then my default folder. The file I'm interested in is this override custom CSS. I'm going to export it. Export. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, show in file. I'm going to go ahead and move this over to my documents just so it's easier to read. Go to my documents folder. So here I'm going to go open up this export. I'm going to click on it, right click, and go to open a new window. So this is me opening up the zip file here. This is in the export.zip file. So I'm going to go to resources, then themes, then default. Then this is the file I'm going to use, the overrides_custom.css.data. This is the file I need, and I need to add that information that we got from Notepad++ to this. I'm going to go ahead and copy and or drag and drop it here. Now I'm going to open it. Again, I use Notepad++. You can use the normal Notepad that's included in Windows to edit this. You can use whatever you like, but this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to get this that we have here. I'm going to go ahead and copy this whole thing and paste it. So I pasted this background color, as you can see. right here. So when it reads this component ID, it's going to set the background color to red. That's essentially the configuration we're making in this CSS file. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. So once I'm done here, I'm going to close Notepad++. I'm going to get this again and drag and drop it back. Copy and replace. So as you can see, one of the reasons I do that is because I have a copy here as well, and I can change that and freely just drag and drop it. This is just to make it really easy to modify and put it back. So once we're done there, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to go to Manage Server Settings. Here I'm going to import that theme back, or import that file back, excuse me. Make sure when you're importing, you do this include themes. That's essentially what we're including here. So we're going to choose File. We're going to choose this Export. And then we're going to import. Close. And so here, if you want to double check, what you can do is you can go to the repository. And since we also moved it to our documents, we can double check this if we like. You want to right click and export this. This will export as an export again. Just export that zip. Of course, you can name it to whatever you like. Show in folder. Again, what we can do is we can open a new window. Resources, themes, default, override _ custom CSS data. We can move this here like we did just with our documents, and we can double check this and make sure that's there. Okay, as you can see, the configuration went through and it's here now on the server. That's just if you want to double check it. So those options are there. So we can close here, and now we can go back to our dashboard. So we can hit the home button, view list, and we can go to the sales metrics dashboard. Once we click on it, there you go. As you can see, we changed this whole background right here to red. And again, you can change it to whatever color you like. You can also change these other dashlets if you like. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching.